All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you may be. So this is just going to be an update video. Number 4. One of the updates is we'll start off real quick with. So here's the channel here, the Discord channel, Final Fantasy X Remake, and I just added an applications text channel to it. I have currently, was it 1, 2, 3, 4 people that are working with me, and we don't have an animator. So I'm going to do rigging and then animation, as well as I can somewhat do a character, but I'm really bad at it. So it'd be great if we could just basically all around someone to do characters. But we're also accepting applications for basically everything. So if you just want to do one little thing here and there and just say that you contributed to the project, that'd be really great. I do have a little description here. It just says that it's basically just say what you've worked on and post any previous work that you've done. Just to give us an idea of what you can do and what we can have you working on. And so I'll just go ahead and go over what I have done in the last little bit of time, last month or so, month or two. So I finished up doing this this floor, which is basically just this. So let's here for a second. So it is comprised of not very many different bits, and so this emblem in the center is split up into 2 parts and then just mirrored, and same with other parts of this, and the textures don't really line up perfectly, and these are all from the game, but we have someone that's going to be working on the texturing and the there we go. The texturing and doing a little bit better sculpting of the brick here to make it a little bit better, and just all around get it looking final. So that's what I've been working on in this room, as well as I did do some molding that was up there. Right here is the molding. I'll hide the rest. So I did some basic molding. So there's that and that. So these 3 are the variations that we have for that part. Alright. And then I just started working on the SS Likey, and that is right here. Come on. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, so here's the ship. You can see where the ship used to end. I didn't mess with the center of the ship at all. All I did was grab from basically right here at this edge and then all the way back, and you can see where this area is where I pulled. So I pulled it out 2 meters on each side, basically, so that on the inside we can get the individual rooms the proper size. And the cargo hold here is actually not visible within the game, but because the Crusaders are blocking it. But we're gonna go ahead and build that in, add it, This is actually a door from the actual assets. So to get the correct size of the door, that's how we got that. And then moving on to here, these chocobo wheels are with the chocobo. Those were actually from the game. They actually had 3D models for those that we could use, and they are also actually textured, which is nice. If it'll load. Come on. Alright, so yeah, they're actually textured. We'll zoom in over to this one. Yeah, so that'll make this part, this little bit easier to do. And got so the reason I had to extend out for 2 meters is because without those 2 meters, this engine room would just not be possible. The inside of the ship, like that room, was totally not the correct proportion, and even right now here, it's right on the edge of being acceptable in size. 'Cause, yeah, if you look at it from a top view, and if I select all of the inside, this engine room. Alright, so this is the entire inside of the ship. Side view. So, pretty nice. So yeah, we'll be adding like bulkheads and some variations of wood planks and the furniture, the cots, or what are they called in Japan? The beds? I forget what they're called. But those, and various things, lights, lamps, boxes, crates, barrels. Yeah, so everything to fill this out. Railings. So moving on to, that's all I've been working on really in Blender. I did also do a Blender file of the Blitzball stuff that we were working on, and then I made a relatively big decision change for the island. I decided that for the island, I'm not going to use Megascan assets for because they're taking up too much room, and they're just not exactly what I don't know why the landscape isn't going up right now, but I do have a landscape for it. So I deleted all of the Megascan assets that were all around here and that were making up part of the platform here. We're going to go ahead and make our own assets for that. We are, however, going to continue using these trees and different foliage throughout the entire map, because that stuff isn't too bad and too resource intensive, and it looks really good. So let's keep with that. All right. I'll just real quick. I do have the rest of the map. I don't know what happened to my landscape, but I do have a height map. The entire. So this is where Kilika is. We got all the bits of Kilika. These are several different versions of Kilika, from the beginning of the game where it's completely destroyed, and then to the end of the game where they have the airship and this really long walkway here. So several variations of that. And then moving on over to Luca, where we've got everything laid out nicely. But I am going to have to completely remake Luca because Luca is... When they modeled it, they didn't actually they didn't actually make it so that you could put it completely into 3D. Let's see, we've got Mihan High Road and the last little bit of Luca. Alright. And then a little bit more of Mihan High Road. Mihan High Road. And then moving on to this place. Mushroom Rock Road. So I've got Mushroom Rock Road imported and placed relatively correctly in the world. We got the temple here. And parts of the map are disappearing because reasons. I think it's because of the world limit, the world size limit. So with Unreal Engine 5, they made the world size larger, but I haven't, since the update to the newest version, I haven't checked that out. So, hooray, I will be able to do the full 25 kilometer by 25 kilometer area. I'm going to close this out and then, actually, I'm going to end the stream and then I'm going to do an update 5. Because this is going a bit long, and the next one's going to be, the next one is going to be the Blitzball. So I'll end the stream here.